Kriyas. Kriyas are the yogic techniques to clean the internal organs. According to Hatha Yoga Pratipika, there are 6 cleansing techniques called Shat Kriyas. They are Kapalapati, Tradaka, Neti, Dauti, Nauli, and Basti. Shat means 6 and Kriya means cleansing. Yogic Kriyas remove the waste materials of our internal organs which are not expelled normally. The aim of Shatkriya are to cleanse the internal organs and thereby create harmony between the major pranic flows, Ida and Pingala, and attaining physical and mental purification. Kapalapati. This Kriya washes out the carbon dioxide from the blood, activates the brain cells, cleans the air passages, and stimulates the abdominal organs. The rapid active exhalations with passive effortless inhalations are accomplished by flapping movements of the abdomen. Sit comfortably in Padmasana or Siddhasana with an erect spine. A deep inhalation. Exhale forcefully using abdominal muscles. Inhale passively by relaxing the abdominal muscles. Repeat as quickly as possible, starting with 60 strokes per minute and increasing gradually up to 120 strokes per minute. There is no holding of the breath. Tradaka. Sit in Padmasana, Vajrasana or Siddhasana with an erect spine. Arrange a burning lamp with the flame at the same height as the eyes at a distance of about 1 meter. Start gazing at the flame without winking the eyelids. Learn to ignore the irritation and watering of the eyes. This cleansing process activates the tear glands, purifies the visual system, promotes good concentration and strengthens willpower. Now I am going to show you some of the eye exercises. Sit comfortably in Vajrasana or Padmasana or Siddhasana. Hands with the thumbs together upright. Raise the clasped hands to a level slightly lower than the eyes. Focus the sight on the thumbnails. Keep this posture throughout these eye exercises. Swing the hands horizontally to right and left. The eyes should move from left to extreme right and from there back to the extreme left. Give a slight swing of the head to follow hands, but head should not be turned fully. The movement should be semicircular. Do this exercise for 5 times. In the same posture with the eyes fixed on the thumbnails, keep your hands on the lap. Lift the hands vertically upwards as far as possible and bring them down to the lap, swinging the eyes up and down with the hands. The eyes should move in up and down movement with the hands. Do this eye exercise for 5 times. Sitting in the same posture, keep your hands near the left eye. Move the hands up and down diagonally, starting from left lower corner to right upper corner, that is from left thigh to right shoulder. Then bring your hands back to the starting point outside the left eye with eyes fixed on the thumbnails. Do this exercise for 5 times. Do this same exercise in the right thigh to left shoulder. Do it for 5 times. Clockwise rotation. In the same posture with the eyes fixed on the thumbnails, keep your hands on your lap. Slowly move the hands and arms in a big circle in clockwise direction. Stretch your arms as much as possible to form a circle. The eyes should move freely. Repeat the above in anti-clockwise direction. Draw the hands close to the eyes at the distance of 3 inches from the nose tip by bending the elbows. Then extend the hands away from the eyes, fully straightening the arms. Then bring your hands back close to your nose tip by bending the elbows. Repeat this for 5 times.
Neti, in general, purifies most structures in the head and neck. Neti not only clears the nasal passages but also renders the nose resistant to many irritants. It is very helpful in removing the hypersensitivity as seen in persons suffering from allergy. Vision becomes more clear. For Neti, you need a Neti pot. You can purchase it from Kadi Bhavans or yoga centers. In online, you can purchase it. Fill the Neti pot with lukewarm saline water. That means you mix salt with water, then put it in the Neti pot. Hold the pot in the right hand. Insert the nozzle of the pot into the right nostril. Keep the mouth open to allow the free breathing through the mouth. Tilt the head forward and sidewards to the left so that the water to the left from the pot enters the right nostril and come out through the left by gravity. Allow the flow till the pot is empty. Repeat the same on the left side. Blast out the air accumulated in both nostrils by active exhalations through alternate nostrils as in Kapalabhati. Sutra Neti or rubber catheter Neti. Insert the blunt end of the thin soft rubber catheter from the front horizontally in the right nostril. Push it along the floor of the nose until the tip is felt in the back of the throat. Insert the right index and the middle fingers through the mouth and catch the tip of the catheter at the back of the throat. Put it out through the mouth and gently massage the nasal passage by catching the two ends of the tube. Remove the catheter through the mouth. Repeat on the left side. Dauti. There are two types of Dauti Kriyas. They are Jaladauti or Vamana Dauti and Vastra Dauti. Jaladauti. Sit on heels and drink lukewarm saline water till you can take no more or till you feel like vomiting it out. Stand with feet together and trunk bent forward, forming an angle of about 90 degrees and vomit. Now with the help of the middle three fingers, tickle the back of the throat to vomit out all the water. Repeat the process of tickling till no more water comes out, which means that almost all water has been vomited. This Kriya is also called as Kunjal Kriya. Vastradauti. Slowly swallow a wet piece of cloth 4 fingers broad and about 7 meters long with under the guidance of an instructor or a guru. Slowly bring out the cloth without forcibly pulling it. This process is called as Vastradauti. These kriyas should be performed early in the morning, preferably before dawn and after clearing the bowls. Nauli is an abdominal kriya, a very fine kriya for promoting the health of the abdominal viscera. The autonomic nerve centers and the endocrine glands in the abdomen are all activated. Due to the negative pressure created in the abdomen, the circulation to the abdominal organs improves enormously, stimulates gastric fire, thus helping digestion. Uddiyana. Stand with a slight forward bend of the trunk, palms on the thighs and legs about a meter apart. Exhale completely by vigorously contracting the muscles of the abdomen. Chest also gets contracted. Press the hands up the muscles of the neck and thighs, thus fixing and have vigorous mock inhalation by raising the ribs without allowing air to flow into the lungs. Relax the muscles of the abdomen. Automatically, the diaphragm will rise up, producing a concave depression of the abdomen. This is called Uddiyana. Madhyama Nauli. Maintaining Uddiyana, give a forward and downward push to the abdominal point, just above the pelvic bone of the midline, where the two recti originate. This push brings about the contraction of these muscles, which stand out in the center, leaving the other muscles of the abdominal wall in a relaxed condition. This is called Madhyama Nauli. Dakshina and Vama Nauli. For Dakshina Nauli, one has to contract the right rectus alone, leaving the other muscles, including the left rectus, relaxed. For Vama Nauli, only left rectus is contracted, leaving the other relaxed. Nauli Chalana. When one has gained full control over these three types of Nauli, rolling of the recti muscles clockwise and anti-clockwise is practiced. This is called Nauli Chalana. Basti. Basti is nothing but flushing of the colon. In this type, the large intestine is cleaned by water. This is also called as yogic enema. The basti should be done in empty stomach. The early morning is the best time to practice after completion the morning routines. This should be practiced only through the proper guidance of a guru. Insert more than half the rubber tube of half-inch diameter and 6 inches length into your rectum, and the rest should be left outside. Sit in a squat position, that means sit in toes, in knee level deep water. Do Uddiyana Bandha in order to suck the water into your large intestine, depending upon the individual capacity. After sucking the water, do Nauli Chalana. Then go to the toilet and let out the water. This can be practiced with cool as well as lukewarm water. Basti helps in curing stomach ailments. It increases appetite. The lukewarm water basti practice helps to cure constipation and other digestive disorders. The hot water basti practice helps to cure dysentery and diarrhea. Basti practice gives us mental peace and makes the body light and active.